we're going to talk about roll-up doors. So, Eric, tell me, what is a roll-up door?
All right, Pac, as we're walking up to the building, the first thing that you'll notice are these two massive roll-up doors going up to the building.
So, Eric, tell me, what is a roll-up door?
Imagine a roll-up door like a giant roll of toilet paper. When you pull on the toilet paper, it unrolls, right? Now, think of the door as being the opposite. When you open it, the door rolls up into a coil, just like the paper would roll back onto the tube. So instead of the door swinging open or sliding to the side, it unrolls in a upwards and downwards motion. And another question, Adbeel, that our viewers were asking, how come some do come with the chain hoist and some don't? And the answer for that is?
Yeah, so in general, and this kind of works the same way in the whole industry, 10 by 10 doors and smaller, so like a 10 by 8, 9 by 8, 9 by 7s, 8 by 8, 6 by 6. In stock, you'll usually find these type of doors, which is where the mechanism is out here. So we got the mechanism here. And then they're manual, rolled up and down. So like Eric was grabbing the string, you basically pull it down. So that's from up to a 10 by 10. Now, anything bigger than a 10 by 10, like a 10 by 12, 12 by 10, 12 by 12, 14 by 14s, those come chain hoisted. And those are the ones that go with the chain hoist mechanism. So
let me add another question to that, Adbeel. If I get a 10 by 10, can I have a chain hoist?
Yes, you actually can. So you would actually have to specifically request that. So whenever you are asking about roll-up doors, that is a question, is, hey, what kind of, how does it operate? And the answer is manual for a 10 by 10, but you can request to get a custom door, which can be chain hoisted.
Well, there you have it, Pac. I have two more questions. Sorry, Adbeel.
Yeah.
I have to take advantage of you being here.
Talk to me.
One more question is, what kind of padlock or what kind of security can I have with the lock system on the outside?
Yeah, so a lot of clients have asked us that, especially in like overhead doors, the locking mechanism is in the inside. Okay, so you would in order for someone that's trying to steal something, they would have to try to, really break into the door. Here, you can actually install or use a padlock here, but it's visible to anybody who's trying to access your building. So it would have to be here through this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Sorry about the wind. It's kind of noisy right here. But speaking of the wind, are these wind rated, Adbeel?
They're not, okay? These are not wind rated, and that's in general how roll-up doors are. However, there is wind rated roll-up doors that you can request, and they can be ordered. Now, it's a much better deal, in my opinion, to get, in that case, a overhead door that is wind rated, and it basically gets reinforced for winds. But here in Texas, at least most of Texas, we get up to like 120 mile per hour winds. These are good. Now, when you're in the Gulf Coast, like if you're in, the Houston area, over the Corpus Christi area, Galveston, definitely want wind rated doors, because those winds can definitely blow them in, especially these doors.
Especially these.
And another thing to keep in mind is these doors will rattle a little bit, because you can hear it a little bit, and they'll rattle.
And it's pretty windy today.
And it's very, very windy today. The good news is that the way the wind is blowing right now, it's not directly to the doors, because it's blowing this way.
I feel like the wind is coming.
Yeah. So the orientation is really good. So keep that in mind. But we actually have a solution. One thing that we're now starting to offer is brush seals. Brush seals actually seal your doors here on the sides. And then remember when we went to our client in Austin and we installed it because it was rattling, we installed that as a solution. It actually helps to minimize the rattling, because it actually puts pressure and keeps it a little bit more stable, and it actually was a great solution for it.
Thank you for everyone commenting on the channel, interacting with us. It's very fun. I love to see all these questions come in, and that way we can help you answer them. But going back to one of the questions is the headspace on a roll-up door. And what do you have to say about that, Adbeel?
Yeah, so one of the beauties of a roll-up door is that you actually get a lot of headspace. You don't have to be dealing with track systems. So it's a very cost-effective method of having a garage door. They basically just roll into a coil, and that's it. It doesn't take up any space inside, inwards, super easy to install, and that's what makes roll-up doors, you know, beneficial, or the pros of a roll-up door.
The pros on the roll-up door. Also, comparison it to the overhead door is it's a con, is the sunlight penetrating inside your building, right?
That's correct. So depends, again, it just depends, right? So if the sun is shining on it, you're gonna feel it, because these are made out of steel, so you're gonna feel this hot. And that also makes your building hotter, especially in the summer.
Yes.
And also, they are not seal tight. Now, the brush seal definitely helps, but they're still not gonna be fully seal tight. That's just the nature of a roll-up door. That's why if you're gonna be insulating your metal building, I do not recommend a roll-up door. I recommend an overhead door. Overhead door, you can get insulated doors, which, you know, it helps with the whole project in general, right? You know, what's the point of having an insulated building, but you don't have insulated doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also guys, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We actually share a lot of other content that you probably don't see on YouTube. So don't forget to follow us on those channels.
Yeah. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on everything WolfSteel Buildings. This is Eric and Adbeel from WolfSteel Buildings signing out. We'll catch you guys on the next one.